What up, what up, what up? It's your boy AD, and we back for another one. Back for the second video. But anyway, before we start, I'd like to say thank you for tuning in, because you didn't have to do it, but you did it, so I appreciate you. If nobody told you today that you're appreciated, I'm gonna be the first to tell you you're appreciated. Before we start the video, like always, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss anything. Anyway, let's get back to the video though. So, alright, you guys, last week you guys got to see a kind of a broad overview of what I was doing, but you guys did not get to see the specifics of what I'm doing. So moving forward, we're going to see the specifics of what I'm doing, so you guys get to see a full leg workout, a full back workout, a full chest and arms workout. You guys get to see my actual regimen and what I do for the week. And so these videos are gonna be, I'm gonna break down my workouts, and then I'm gonna break down what I ate for the week. So this is how I'm gonna hold myself accountable, is I'm gonna be 100% transparent on what I eat for the week. So if I have a misstep and I do this, you guys get to see where I made that misstep or where I took this cheat meal and stuff like that, because you're gonna have a cheat meal every now and again. Don't feel guilty about it. Just know what you need to do in preparation before you take that cheat meal, or what to do after the fact. So don't let it consume you. Take that cheat meal, then get back on track and keep it going 100%. So before we get into the videos, my actual workout video regimens, I'm going to address some stuff that I got last week. Last week I got, so how big were you? I was 360 pounds and I got down to 240 pounds. Number two is what kept me motivated. What keeps you motivated is you keep your end goal in your mind, but you have to take everything day by day. And so one of the homies, his name is Tyler, I played football with him. He always says, win the day. And when you look at that, that sounds like a cliche line, win the day, whoop-de-whoop. But if you actually win the day, you stop looking at the overall goal, and you look at when you look at the overall goal, have the overall goal in your mind, but stop dwelling on the overall goal and dwell on the day of, you actually make progress. So when you look at day one, when you break it up and you win the day, so you break it up and say, I'm winning today, one thing. I win in and getting closer to my goal. Take one, I look at day two, I look at day two, then I look at day three, and then you keep going like that. So each individual day, when you compare your day one to your day two, it's not a big change. But when you compare your day one to your day 365, then you get to see that massive jump, but it was one day at a time. So when you keep what kept me motivated is winning the day. I won day one, I won day two, I won day three, to keep going, so forth and so on. So you look at the day, don't look at the overall goal, because you're gonna start getting anxiety. You're like, well, I'm not where I wanna be at, I'm trying to get there and it's not happening fast enough. Whoa. You have your goal, win the day. That day is eventually gonna get you to that goal. Pretty much cut out all junk food, find healthier options. I know it's hard because like I said, I love food. But once you take that step in the right direction, once you take those steps in the right direction, it's just slowly gonna be better. I mean, if you can quit cold turkey, that's brilliant on you. Not a lot of people can quit cold turkey on some stuff, but just find the cheat day and have that day. Don't have a cheat week. Have a cheat day where you cheat. This day I'm eating whatever I want to do, but eventually you're gonna have to, once you get that under control, where I can go 6 days a week eating clean, or I can go 5 days a week eating clean. That 6th or 7th day I might mess up. Well, do that, and then eventually I would suggest 2 months in or something like that. If you're seeing progress, then start breaking it down to 1 day, and then after 1 day, break it down to a meal where you eat clean the first 2 meals, and then you have your cheat. You have that cheat meal instead of a cheat day. And then so yeah, just cut out the junk food, because you realize very quick that French vanilla cappuccino you get from Starbucks, that's 520 calories. That's another meal, or that's something that can be taken off your calories and stuff like that. All right, now getting into the week. Usually I'll have a workout on Monday, but I didn't have a workout on Monday.
Move this man!
Because I was on a camping trip. So Monday I was on a camping trip. I came back from the camping trip. Had some barbecue.
Yes, sir.
It's fire. Tuesday I had a chest and arm workout. But before I went on that chest and arm workout, I do run 2.5 miles every Tuesday, Thursday to get the blood flowing and stuff like that. And also too, it's been a run that I've been running on for the last 4 or 5 months since I've been tracking it, and I'm constantly getting better. I'm trying to get down into the 17 minutes comfortably. You can see I had a good chest, tricep, and bicep day. Those are my numbers for the week, and I'm actually putting my regimen right here. Yeah, you can screenshot that or take that with you. Yes, it may. If you need any guidance of a regimen, you guys can take that and use it, or you can just add to your regimen, and this is what you can do. So that was day 2. So hitting into day 3, you see on Wednesday, I hit the field. I like to run. I hit my footwork, I hit my speed and agility work, and then I like to go to the gym and work out. All right, now that you're back, Wednesdays I actually mix it up with what I do on the field. It's not the same regimen every time. I like to do different things. So it's gonna be a different movement every day. Some days I'm gonna do movements that I'm not comfortable with. You see me kind of slowing down, trying to get my bearings and stuff like that, and eventually you're gonna see me speed them up. So that's another thing about these check-ins. You guys get to see me get better as well. Now here's the gym. Here is my back and chest workout. All right, so back in chest, you guys get to see that. That is my regimen right here, and I'm actually gonna put the regimen up on the screen right here. All right, so time for day 4. Day 4. Again, this is Thursday. This is where I like to run. So here's my 2.5 mile time. This is what I ran this week. And then now for the workout. All right, so now you guys get to see the workout is a lighter leg day. I like to do body weight movements. So that actual body weight circuit is exactly the circuit I did when the gyms were closed. I came up with it during the gym when the gyms were closed. So I was doing it in my living room or on the field when I was running out there. I always love to do, I like that workout because it's a workout that makes you feel accomplished afterwards. You would think like, oh, no weights or whatever, and I'm not gonna feel sore after that workout. But actually, you do feel sore after that workout, and you feel that going into the weekend. It's a nice workout, and here is the regimen for that workout and the sets and reps and everything like that. Time for day 5. Day 5, we're back on the field again. I'm doing a different variation of my running and stuff like that. So like I said, I switch it up every time I step on the field. I like to do something different, be a little bit spontaneous, and yeah, so here is that field workout. All right, now that you're back from that, you guys get to see what that is. What I typically like to do is sets of 6 to 8 reps of those sprints that you see in there. If you don't see the whole sprint, just know that I typically like to sprint anywhere from 20 to 30, maybe even 40 yards after I do different footwork. It just teaches you on the get out of work when you're doing different speed drills. I like to do the speed drills and then get out. And I do like to walk back. I walk back because I want to be 80% when you're sprinting, so you don't half-ass a rep. I don't like to half-ass a rep, so when I like to walk back, get your bearings, get your breath, get at least 80% good, and then go again. And now for the chest workout. Now you guys got to see what my chest workout consists of. We're gonna go into my diet and see what I ate for the week. This is where the accountability comes in. You guys get to see exactly what I consumed. I'm gonna be 100% transparent with you. And you guys get to see where I'm going and how I fix things. I'm not gonna lie to you, my diet is not perfect by any means. It's and definitely not this week at all. Like this whole week kind of been Alright, so now that you see my diet for the week, I am going to put up a quick disclaimer. MyFitnessPal is a wonderful app. I use it. I suggest that everybody who's trying to start a diet, whether they're trying to gain weight or lose weight, you should get on it. MyFitnessPal is not going to have everything that you consume. So if you go to like a mom and pop shop or some shop that's not known or not that out there with their calorie count, it's not going to be out there. So you got to make equivalencies. So some of those places that you've seen on my charts, I did not actually eat there, but I put up an equivalency. So when I had teriyaki from like Teriyaki Plus doesn't have their nutrition menu out. So I said, Panda Express does. So I said, oh, I ate Teriyaki Plus. So I said, oh, okay, the calories at Panda Express are gonna be this. So I ate at Panda Express when realistically I ate at a different spot. You're gonna have to put up those equivalencies. You're gonna have to take the risk of there might be a ballpark jump where there can be plus or minus 300 calories, but you're just tracking it. And I suggest anybody that's going on a diet to track what they eat, because you cannot accurately measure what you're eating, especially if you're new to the game and haven't been tracking it in a long time. Because you think, oh, I maybe consumed 2,000 calories, and next thing you know, you're really consuming 4,000. Because that was the big thing for me, is granted I wasn't so much in the weight loss and everything like that, but I was like, I'm only consuming 4,000 calories maybe, 3,000 calories maybe, and when I looked up, I was consuming 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day. And I'm grossly underestimating what I was consuming. And you typically do that when you haven't done this for a while. So I suggest you get on MyFitnessPal, track what you eat, and then once you actually start knowing those calories, you can start doing the brain thing. It's gonna be tedious in the beginning, but play with the app. You can create meals on there, so you don't always have to put in every single ingredient that goes into things. But play with the app, learn how to create meals, so you can just put it in there. So if you cook spaghetti at home or something like that, and you know the exact ingredients in it, you don't have to put everything in there. You can just say, I cooked my homemade spaghetti. This was the calories in it, and I put what the portion size was. Whatever a cup was, the 2 cups. You just gotta play around with that. But get on MyFitnessPal. But yeah, so MyFitnessPal is not gonna always have everything that you need, but you got to make equivalencies, and I suggest you use it because it's a wonderful app. Thank God that it's free right now. So get on it, get on it, get on it. But anyway, that concludes this week. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss anything. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you next week. 80 gone, bruh.